What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Crypto Brew Show, where we are drinking brews and talking about it. It is October 16th. Wow, how did I just forget? I just looked at it. 2018. And we got a great show for you guys today, so let's just go ahead and hop right into it. Jojo, how you doing out there, man?
I'm doing pretty good. Still battling a little bit of a sinus infection, so I'm drinking the agua, but I have it presented in a Visit Omaha brewery glass. So if you guys haven't had a chance to get out to Omaha, super flat, but not the beers. All right, am I saying? All right, let's get this party started, guys.
I'm surprised you don't got a hottie toddy going on over there,
dude. Right? Surprised Bubby Juju didn't make you one up and have you wash it down with a freaking joint or something, man.
What's going on, Roan? What are you doing over there?
Juju goes hard, man. What's going on? I'm drinking the Blue Moon Pumpkin Harvest.
Heyo.
Pretty good. Not bad, not great. Good beer. I'll tell you more about it later, though.
I'm going to tell you that I disagree later. I'll tell you what. Alrighty, moving on to our disclaimer.
The information provided on the show does not constitute investment advice, financial advice, trading advice, or any other sort of advice. Crypto Brew Show is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Conduct your own due diligence and consult your financial advisor before making any investment decisions.
Hashtag Nafamu, not a financial advisor. My own opinions. You'll hear that plenty on the show. And of course, hashtag BYOB. We did you? Moving over to the state of the market. Well. It's been a pretty interesting week. Global market cap sitting at 212 billion, 24-hour volume at 12 billion, and Bitcoin dominance at 53.8%. Bitcoin, of course, sitting at the top at just below 6,600, down only 0.42% on the 7-day. Had mighty rise here in the last couple days. Ethereum sitting at $210, down 7.44%. Wondering if that has to do with anything to do with Bitcoin going up so much. Who knows? Number 3, XRP Ripple sitting at 47 cents, down 1.16%. Bitcoin Cash taking the biggest loss in the top 5, sitting at $458, down 10.92%. And EOS rounding out the top 5 at $5.45, down 7.44%. Going on over to the gainers and losers in the 24-hour. Jojo, I don't know, but we have a lot more gainers and losers than we normally have had.
I know, it's actually pretty exciting, and it's all because we're equal now, guys. There's no white power, there's no black power. There's the new power coin, rising to the top.
Hashtag equality.
96.74% gain, and together it is our coin. And that grew 83.35% in the past 24 hours. Right below that, we've got Monero Classic bringing a good charge up at 71.18% gain. In our losers, we've got Chan Coin down 81.82%.
Ouch.
And somebody's filing that Bitcoin away. A Bitcoin file is down 65.33%. Right below that, we've got Imbrex. I wonder if it's been inbred, and that's why it's losing this week. All right, we're down 45.31% in the past 24 hours. What else we got going on? Let's check out that heat map, Charlie.
I'll get to there, but I'm surprised you didn't go. That next one down, the losers, is Karma. I thought for sure you were going to say something about some bad karma going on.
I know, man.
It's too easy.
That one was
too easy.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Fair enough. For all you listeners out there, Karma, a coin, not Karma coin, but is also down 34%. That was that. So anyway, yep, it may have been too easy there.
Heat map, fruit.
Heat map. Well, again, pretty uninteresting. I'm debating on whether or not we need to take out the heat map. It's only interesting when the market is going cray, either up or down in one direction. And right now, it's just kind of meh. So, I mean, besides Bitcoin jump in this last week, we're just settling down a little bit. So going over, we'll go with market news. Let's jump into it. Headliners. First headline of the day. This one comes from CoinDesk. Fidelity is launching a crypto trading platform. Well, have we not heard this before? Man, there's another big financial institution taking the leap into crypto trading, at least trying to do it for themselves. So, Jojo, what are your thoughts on this article?
Yeah, I mean, Fidelity coming to the scene, it's one of the top 5 financial institutions out there as far as market potential and trading. I'm pretty stoked about this news. It's actually pretty ironic because I had a financial meeting with my financial advisor and America Funds. And I actually talked to one of their representatives, and I was just asking him, hey, so what do you think about Bitcoin ETFs? You know, just trying to pick some brains, turn a few heads in the room that I was with. And he's like, we believe in blockchain, but not necessarily cryptocurrencies. We think cryptocurrencies are the tulips of the past. We all know what that is, but clearly there may be some issues there with the correlation. However, Fidelity clearly sees it the other way. They're wanting to open a crypto trading platform because they see that potential, and they see the potential to make money off of it. Let's be real. That's what this is all about. And I really like what they're doing. And they're just going to tap into their already existing infrastructure, and it's going to be pretty sweet. But hashtag Nafamu, everything I just said. No offense to American Funds. I didn't mean it that way. I love you.
Hold on. Wait. So I just I get the tulip reference. I mean, it's been used a lot when comparing, blockchain to cryptocurrency. But I mean, if they don't see the value, I mean, there was an article recently, and it's been even said before, somebody sent $140 million worth of Bitcoin recently for 10 cents. How is that not a valuable thing, a valuable transaction that you could do? If you did that normally these days, God knows the fees you'd pay. God knows who you'd have to speak to allow that to happen. I mean, we got to get your entire identity, security, your social security number. We need everything. And it's going to take fucking 2 weeks to happen when this guy just did it in less than 5 minutes. So I don't agree with that statement, but I'm glad that Fidelity is getting into it. Rowan, what are your thoughts?
Yeah. By the way, that transaction was XRP. That was Ripple making a donation to their. They have this huge fund that they actually help charitable, not even charity, just good causes. But yeah, it was about $140 million, and it literally cost them 20 cents. Hey, I don't know if that's what you're referring to, but
I think that maybe that is the article I'm referring to. But I mean, yeah, it has been. With
any crypto
either way
has that. They can apply to any crypto.
Right.
So anyway, obviously a top 5 investment asset service getting into crypto is huge. About a year ago, I was reading an article from I can't remember the guy's name, but he said I give it 18 to 24 months before big money comes in and basically takes control over the crypto market. And if you'll read about this crypto trading platform that Fidelity's launching, it's actually only for enterprise clients, meaning it's for businesses. It's not for individuals. So that's going to be big money. And, with the market cap being like it is, these enterprise businesses coming in and throwing huge chunks of money, that's going to affect the market dramatically. And we're quickly going to see these bigger institutions taking control of the crypto markets. So it's good for the long term of crypto, but it's bad for the individual, for the average Joe who's invested in crypto.
I mean, unless you're already in.
Unless you're already in, right?
Hashtag Nafamu.
Nafamu, yeah.
Yep. Nope. Fair enough. And again, it's good to see these guys come in. I mean, either way, they're getting their people involved in crypto. Everybody that's a part of the platform is going to be learning about crypto. Again, it's more adoption. That's what we want to see. So we like it. It's a good article. I like the news. Alrighty, next article here comes from Crypto Insider. Coinbase unexpectedly adds ZRX or 0x This one's interesting because, I mean, do we really think it was an unexpected ad? What are your thoughts on this initial headline there, Ron?
So I think that this is, I don't know, what's the word where you dramatize something to put it in the news? What's that term? To make it seem like, oh. But really, we knew that this was coming 3-4 months ago. Because Coinbase came out and they openly said, hey, we're checking out these cryptos. We may add them down the road. I think there were like 7 or 8 on that list. Mm-hmm. And obviously 0x was one of them. And now, you know, this I don't like this headline. I mean, if you saw the news 3-4 months ago that Coinbase was going to add them, you should have done your research and said, oh, I like what 0x is doing. I want to invest, or I don't like what they're doing. I'm not going to invest. So NAFAMU, and this is crypto. You got to stay on top of your game. You have to tune into the latest news, that's why we're here. That's what we're doing for you guys. Because if you were listening, you would have known this 3-4 months ago. Right.
And the article he's referring to is the one from July 2018. It's a Medium post that was suggesting that Coinbase is exploring the addition of Zcash, Basic Attention Token, Cardano, Stellar Lumens, and 0x. So you had at least from July 18 to get your hands on this one, which actually leads me to my next question, Joe. There's this tweet here that Swanson tweeted. Funny that 0x started pumping right before the announcement. So what are your thoughts on 0x? I mean, what are your thoughts on that? Do you think insider trading going on? What's happening there?
Well, I gotta throw an opponent here real quick, man. Coinbase, they wanted to be a hero, so they added a 0x. That is.
I don't know if that's how you become a hero, but I like it. That'll work.
But anyways, yeah. So I mean, what's going on here is, I mean, it's like everywhere, man. We know that insider trading exists in all platforms, in all markets, and every single aspect. There's going to be someone that knows something about information about somewhere that they're just going to make money off of it. And SEC and other people, we don't really have like a platform like that for the crypto market as of yet. I know the SEC is trying to get in there and fight with the big dogs and try to become that, but still, it's not out there. So, I mean, we can't blame those inside traders. They're making a few bucks out of this, hashtag NAFAMU. But I mean, it's not. Is it morally right? No. I don't see it as a negative thing until it becomes a situation where we have an SEC type of involvement. And right now, why not?
I don't know if we can't blame them. I mean, I think everyone could pose blame. I mean, in the end, I think everyone's just jealous. I mean, I don't know who you can't talk to be like, hey, if you had the chance to buy 0x because you knew for a fact that it was going to get listed, would you have done it beforehand? And I guarantee 99% of people would have been, yeah, absolutely. So, I don't know. I mean, pretty interesting in that regard. Again, as it says in the article here, 0x isn't the issue, it's Coinbase. There was a lot of talk, Coinbase previously saying they were going to be more transparent. I don't remember if the Medium article was from Coinbase or not. I know they mentioned it, but it's like, okay, so is it being transparent enough when you say, hey, we're exploring these tokens, and then out of nowhere saying, hey, we added one of these? Like, is that transparent enough to you? I was going to pass that question off to you, Ron, real quick.
Man, it's such a gray area because if they said we're going to list 0x at this time, I feel like that would be manipulating the market. And not only like immediately manipulating 0x, but also when it does get listed on Coinbase, you're going to see probably some insane selling prices.
Right. You'll probably see a pump regardless with the news or not.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. No matter what they do, they lose. And I feel like what they did was fair. I really do. If you didn't monitor it, that's your fault. Like you had a heads up. So I feel like either way they can't really win in this situation. So I think they did it as best they could. As far as the pump beforehand, maybe you had somebody with some bots that just monitored it and it automatically, set it, and that's what caused the pump. Maybe, I don't know. But
All right, and then question to you, Jojo. I'm going to put you on the spot. Out of the coins that were listed in the Medium article, besides 0x, of course, Zcash, Basic Attention Token, Cardano, or Stellar Lumens, which one would you think will be next? Hashtag Nafamu.
Cardano is still down low, man. Why not?
oh yeah,
Cardano needs to be on there.
Right there with you,
We've been
man.
really trying to push for Cardano to be on Coinbase for a while now. So, Cardano for sure.
dude, I could see Stellar being on there too.
Yeah, I feel like if Stellar goes, I think Ripple it has to go on there only because, as much as I hate to say it. Anyway, all right, that's besides the point. Now we're getting off topic. Hashtag Nafamu. Do your own research, please, for love of whoever you love. Alrighty, moving on. We got this one from the Wanchain Medium. MakerDAO's DAI on Wanchain becomes first ever cross-chain ERC20 thing going on. They got cross-chain things happening. They're making babies. Beta testnet now open. Roan, I know you're a big proponent of Wanchain. Again, hashtag Nafamu. But what are your
Wanchain.
thoughts on this article?
So, all right, first of all, DAI, I don't know if it's pronounced day or die. That's MakerDAO's stablecoin. And it's collateralized by debts on the Ethereum network. But anyway, and what Wanchain is doing, they're creating cross blockchain technology. So what they want to do is make any of your coins talk to their coin, WAN, which also talks to Bitcoin. And so you can move your assets or information amongst all these different blockchains. So that's what they're aiming to be. And what's cool about that is, no matter who wins the war of being the currency crypto, the logistics crypto, guess who's going to be there to make sure those blockchains can talk to each other? Wanchain. But anyway, this is awesome because MakerDAO, if you're not familiar with MakerDAO, go look it up. They're probably right now the closest thing to a full financial offering in the crypto space. They have loans, they carry debts, they have their own economy, and it is based off of ERC20 or Ethereum network. And Wanchain just made it possible for their stablecoin to work between Wanchain, Bitcoin, and the MakerDAO ecosystem. So awesome. This is progress, and I'm excited, man. Really excited for this.
What are your thoughts, Joe?
Well, I think it's just pretty cool because, I did a lot of research on MakerDAO initially because of, my old favorite Aurora IDEX, just because they're doing the exact same thing. And I really like this with MakerDAO, especially with the DAI coin jumping through that system platform. And I think this is a great chance for Wanchain to really show their talents and really pull this off, because this is going to be an opportunity to just kind of highlight that. Like Ron said earlier, Wanchain is going to be there holding the bag, because they're going to be the ones that are going to be making this happen. But also kudos to MakerDAO for really branching out and creating partnerships, because I know in prior shows we've talked about hey, this coin could really work with this coin, or this project could really work with this project. And, MakerDAO, Wanchain coming together to make it happen. This is awesome. And this is what we need more so in the space and more so right now. So come together, hashtag embrace each other.
I 100% agree. I mean, we've talked about it plenty of times before. You're absolutely right. We need the big dogs, the ones that are making waves, to just come together and really bring a product and something usable to the space. And this is a step in the right direction. So it's good to see. One with the MakerDAO's DAI, DAI, however you pronounce it, being a stablecoin, actually. We're going on. That's our next article here. Which stablecoin is the riskiest? The crypto market is pricing that in, apparently, according to the article headline. This one comes from CoinDesk. So I'm sure plenty of you have heard the USD Tether is back in the news about, again, whether or not they actually have the reserves of dollars to USD Tether that is out in circulation. And we've heard it over and over and over again. So, what the hell? What the hell? Joe, which stablecoin is the riskiest? Actually, that's a stupid question. What are your thoughts on this article in general as far as the other stablecoins that are around? I mean, clearly, that we have USD Tether, we have PAX, we have USDC, which I believe is the Circle, the OKEx coin. We have TrueUSD, and we have GUSD, which is the Gemini Exchange USD. So, I mean, what are your general thoughts? I mean, I know we had a big stablecoin episode, but this is getting big. Stablecoins are just all the rage right now. So, what are your just initial thoughts?
Well, I mean, my initial thoughts are, no offense to this person that wrote this article, but that's a terrible title. Obviously, everyone knows. But I think just right now, it's a major thing, and I really like the opportunity that stablecoins have. And the stablecoin presentation that we had in the past, we brought in those differences. We had, the pegged ones, the ones that were actually based one for one in US dollars, pegged off of Ethereum, pegged off of debt and collateral, like MakerDAO. And I think the risk is also, it's just going to be in the project, if it's a awesome exchange that you really like, I think it's going to work out for you. If it's an impressive project that's in the top 100, like MakerDAO is, it's probably going to work out. Hashtag Nafamu behind that, but still, I think those are the things that you're going to want to look at. It's just like what we've continued to say time and time again. It's the project, it's not the coin. Focus on that, and that's what's going to really pull this together for you. So I don't know, what else do you guys have on that?
Ron, what you got?
Well said. I agree 100%, man. It's the project, and it's the way that their blockchains are set up and integrated with one another. The whole idea behind it is you have a collateral. That's why it's a stable coin. And, if your collateral is, if the volume on it is, $10 million, just throwing that out there as a random number, obviously your collateral is garbage, and your stable coin will therefore be garbage. And, part of that is controlled by the market, which, that makes it kind of hard to guess or to say which one of these is going to come out on top. And hey, even once all the crypto thing has settled and the big dogs are there in their places, we still may have a dozen different stable coins. We don't know how this is all going to pan out. My personal favorites right now are TUSD, which is TrueUSD, and NUSD, which is Noman's, created by Haven. So those are my two favorites right now. But I mean, that could change next month, who knows?
So stablecoins are the talk of the town. Everyone's trying to do it. So what is there going to be one true stablecoin? What are your guys' thoughts? I still have this this crazy idea, and this might just be unfeasible. What about the ultimate stablecoin backed by all these other stable coins?
If anything would have happened, it would have been Tether, man. And Tether is the one that dropped the ball. So stable coins are going to be mixed and diverse, just like currencies around the world. I don't think
exactly. That until there's one that's like legitimately like backed by a vault of gold or some shit like that, like it's not feasible because even the US dollar, like look at the ridiculous inflation that we have. Like it's insane. In the last 20 years, the US dollar's inflation is like mind-blowing and ridiculous. And at the same time, the like, you know, if your crypto's collateralized based on the US dollar or any other fiat currency, you're never going to have a truly like independent crypto.
So
stable coin.
Would you rather have? So you're saying you'd rather have a commodity as a stable coin, or would you rather have a fiat currency?
We're always going to have a fiat backed stable coin. Like that's always going to exist. And that does make it easy for the people who want to turn their crypto into fiat, you know, at least right now, that's how it is. But I mean, there's going to be like multiple stable coins that, like, you know, here in the US, we may vote with our crypto and say, this is the stable coin that we accept and that we're going to use. And then, you know, and then Korea may do something different. Japan may do something different. So I don't know. I mean, I think there's going to be multiple ones that are successful and that are here to stay.
Fair enough. And I think, I mean, we'll definitely get to see as far as the crypto space is concerned. I mean, the market cap jump in some of these stable coins, I mean, that'll be a telltale sign as to which ones are being used more than others, which will lead us into our question of the week after our last article. OKEx, one of the top 2 exchanges, actually. I think, Ron, you were saying Binance and OKEx kind of like battle for the top spot as far as exchange volume is concerned. But OKEx adds 4 stablecoin pairings to give traders more choices. Again, stablecoins, #stablecoins, holy mother of stablecoins. That's all we're talking about. Maybe you guys are like tired of hearing about stablecoins, but I mean, they're important. And do you really want to be holding Tether when there are so many other options, so many better options? What are your thoughts on one of the top exchanges, Ron? Or Joe, go ahead.
Charlie, I just wanted to see if you were playing paintball, or what was that, man? You had your fingers up. Was it paintball?
The Pittman TP.
Something else. Something else.
I have no idea.
He wants you to smell his fingers.
I've been putting my fingers all up in these stable coins in the past couple days here. But what are your thoughts?
Wash your hands.
I'm washing my hands with Tether. I'll tell you what. What do you,
there you go. Yeah.
That
was a Joe joke.
What are your thoughts on the biggest exchange, Joe, or one of the biggest exchanges adding 4 stable coins, even though they were reluctant to add any after Tether? What's that mean for the stable coins and just the market in general?
Well, I think they just realized that the market actually needs more because as we were talking about it, you know, we really wanted Tether to really pull through just because we wanted that global market coin that they could base everything off of. But, you know, we're starting to realize utopia doesn't exist. And I think that's what OKEx actually started to figure out. And they're like, holy crap, man, we got to get on this because we're missing out on so many opportunities because no one wants to put their money in Tether right now, especially with all these articles that are coming out. And we've got to give them some opportunities, you know? Let's throw a couple out there. Let's see how they do, and let's go for it, you know? Instead of just add 1, add 4. Why not?
I like it. And I mean, if anything, it's super favorable for us retail investors to be able to choose which one we want. And I mean, again, any other option that I have other than Tether is a godsend. So I will take that. Roan, any last minute thoughts on OKEx?
Yeah. I just want to say about Tether, like, by the way, so the OKEx thing, this is great because we can monitor like the volume, right, of each of those stable coins that are on OKEx now. We can say, oh, wow, this one's pulling ahead. And then you can kind of see like where the market is trending. which that's what's so great about them listing, all these at once. They're letting the investors in the market decide which stable coin that they want to trust. But I just want to say about Tether, have you ever seen a company in such a prime position to be legitimate and completely screw it up? Like, it's like mind-blowing.
It's not mind-blowing when you think if they're not legit, they're clearly not legit.
But they could have turned legit. That's what I mean. Like, they've had plenty of time to get it together and become like legit.
So that should be the biggest red fucking flag.
No doubt.
Everybody, I mean, hashtag Nafamu, but there's so many better choices than Tether. Even TUSD, not saying that that's my favorite, but they are being what Tether should have been in the sense of they are providing like audits on time and just with third parties just going in and saying, yep, you have the money you say you do. The only amount of money that's put into their vaults is the amount of true USD that's out there. So, I mean, even that would be better than going through. But either way, OKEx adding all the 4 of their offerings is great. I think that's good news. It gives traders more options. And like you said, Ron, we'll quickly see which stable coins are the most trusted, I guess, quote unquote trusted by the volume of these. Surely that could be manipulated in some sense, but we will kind of get a sense of which stable coins people would rather have than others, as that previous article said. And this article is by the Bitcoin News, by the way. So that is it for our articles and headliners. We're moving into the beer of the week, and that is, Roan, you drinking Harvest Pumpkin Wheat?
Yes, sir.
How
well, it's actually
is the harvest? I noticed.
Okay.
I noticed you gave it a 2 hops out of 5.
That's a little harsh. It's a 3. All right, so this is what it sounds like. All right, there you go. You got to know how your beer sounds, right?
Oh yeah, that's way different than any other beer you open.
I'm comparing it relative to Oktoberfest beers. So when I drink it, it's like a light beer pretending to be an Oktoberfest Marzen beer. Like, that's what the flavor and the maltiness, it's like almost there, but it leaves something to be desired. It's not a bad beer.
But different. Same but different.
There you go. Thank you for putting in man speak, I guess. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's not a bad beer. And you know what? If you like Oktoberfest beers, you'll like it. It says it's brewed with real pumpkin, but it's real light. It's not a pumpkin-y beer. It's just, it's not bad.
Well, I am going to 100% disagree with you. And it is 100% not an Oktoberfest beer. It's not a Marzen. It has no correlation to Oktoberfest whatsoever. It does come out during Oktoberfest, but it is a pumpkin wheat. It is a pumpkin beer, and it does taste like a pumpkin. If you are a basic white girl, maybe you might like it. I don't know. I love it. So maybe I might be a basic white girl.
Dude,
I don't know. I may have just called myself out right there. But no, it's not. Well, comparing it to an Oktoberfest, though, is not fair.
No.
Not an Oktoberfest.
I'll give you another one. This is what it's like. It's like when you want a glass of milk and someone gives you skim milk. That's what this beer is. It's not bad. It'll get the job done, but it leaves something to be desired.
Well, I mean, if you're expecting an Oktoberfest, it would absolutely.
I'm expecting milk.
If you're expecting an Oktoberfest, it would absolutely leave something to be desired. So, I mean, it is what it is. Harvest Pumpkin Wheat Brewery from Blue Moon from Denver, Colorado. It has a 5.7% alcohol by volume, and it is delicious, regardless of what Roan says. It honestly is one of my top 5 favorite beers. You could crucify me for that, Roan, if you want, but I really enjoy the Blue Moon Harvest Pumpkin. So.
It's celebratedly mediocre.
Also, hashtag not an Oktoberfest beer. All right, going to the question of the week. The question of last week actually was, will you be attending World CryptoCon? And our slides screwed up, so it looks like just me and Roan are going to be attending CryptoCon, World CryptoCon. But no.
Untrue.
The Crypto Crew Drew will be there. We'll be there.
The entire Crypto Brew crew will be there. We will have shirts. We will have koozies. We will have stickers and business cards.
All of the things.
We're going to be throwing them out.
All of the things. We're going to have a t-shirt cannon. We're going to be shooting t-shirts right at you. Okay. Maybe
not.
I will
be
so throwing Stars of David at like a ninja.
If any, we can't promise the shirts going on over here. But I mean, if you want the shirt off my back that says Crypto Brew Show, I will give it to you.
For $40.
Yep. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, question of next week, because we talked about stablecoins, excluding Tether, which stablecoin of the ones we talked about will have the highest market cap going into next week? Pax, USDC, TUSD, GUSD, and we'll even throw, what is it, NUSD? The one you talked about, Ron? Haven?
Yeah, NUSD.
All right, we'll even throw NUSD in there. I have actually not looked at where they sit on the current market cap, so I'll be completely blind, and I'm just going to throw out a wild guess here, and I'll start first. I'm going to go with TUSD being the next one up, next big boy to challenge Tether. It'll be the highest on market cap for me. Jojo, what are your thoughts?
Well, I don't think any of the other ones are even close to True USD and market cap value. We really did a great job of creating this question of the week as I was doing research. So I will follow up with you and say True USD as well.
Wow, you're not even gonna hold to your coin. I guess we didn't make it a part of the question. So
no, that's cool. We'll do it as a percentage increase in volume, not an actual like.
Oh well, then I want to change my answer.
Okay, go ahead, change it.
I want to go with Pax coin.
Okay. Because TrueUSD is on Binance and OKEx, I'm also going to go with TrueUSD.
Interesting.
Is the only reason you chose Pax is because you like K-Pax and you wish Kevin Spacey was in cinema again?
Sure. We'll go with that.
It was just the easiest word to say. That's the only reason.
Alrighty.
Some could say that word packs a punch.
If you had to pick a different one, Joe, because you guys have the same ones, out of the other 3 or 4, which one do you pick?
What? No. That's okay.
No.
We can both have the same one.
You can both have it. I'm just curious.
Oh, well, he picked it first.
Okay,
so
then if you had to pick a different one.
USDC.
Okay. Fair enough. I mean, we'll hold you to your Tether. I mean, not Tether. Oh my God, not Tether. But True USD. Anyway, so we talked about it a little bit. We're going to be at the Crypto Brew crew will be at World CryptoCon in Las Vegas at the Aria Hotel and Casino, October 31st through November 2nd. World CryptoCon is a global stage for industry leaders to share their projects and technologies with thousands of investors, experts, developers, businesses, and attendees who are using blockchain and cryptocurrency to redefine our everyday lives. We will be there passing out, as Ron said, plenty of koozies, plenty of stickers, plenty of business cards. So come and say hi. If you see us walking around, we'd love to meet you guys, all 6 of you that watch the show. So meet us there. We will be there. And yeah, come get a koozie. Let's go. Let's go have a beer.
And hit us up with any questions, any specific coins, projects, or whatever you want us to check out. Hit us up in the comments on Twitter, whatever. Let us know, and we'll go find out for you.
Absolutely. All
And
right.
even though we're in the desert, we're not a mirage.
And there's plenty to drink also.
True that. Like I said, we got the koozies for your beers. So, Jojo, any last minute comments, questions, and or concerns?
No. Crypto Crew Jew, still having a good time, and we'll just keep this going, keep this party going, and water right here. It's stable, So let's keep it stable to our health, guys.
Feel better, Jojo. How about you, Ron? Any last minute comments?
I'm good. Hey, the first one that comes to comment on this video or any video about CryptoCon, I'm gonna buy you a beer in Vegas. All right.
Oh, I'm high stakes right there.
If you're 21 or older.
There you go.
Sorry, girls.
Alrighty. Well, hey, you heard it here first. Roan buying over 21s beers in Vegas. If you're gonna be there, come say hello to the Crypto Brew crew. This has been the Crypto Brew Show. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe below for more show. We will see you next week. Cheers.
Peace.
Motherfuckers.